So I was going down my long list of video ideas, and it's occurred to me that I haven't said my full opinion on Mario Kart World. Heck, I didn't even review the game to its fullest, so let's do that. Ah yes, Mario Kart World. A phenomenal game. Oh wait, this is not Mario Kart World. Ah, there we go. Mario Kart World. A phenomenal game that really takes a turn on the Mario Kart series. And honestly, I think that this truly is a phenomenal game. Now, in terms of the best Mario Kart game that I've ever played, well, we'll get straight into that, but I think that the game truly is special and it has its unique audience. And honestly, it's got different ways that you can play the game. So for starters, you can be your casual player that if you just want to play the Grand Prix or the Knockout Tour, or you just want to do free roam and collect everything that there is to collect, well, that's completely up to you. But if you're more of a competitive player, you can hop straight into online and try to be the very best. And now that there's an update that fixes the online, that the kind of sort of thing that really got you on the edge, saying, where the heck is the 3-lap tracks, Nintendo? You can do it inside versus races, but you can't do it online. Thank goodness for Nintendo fixing it. Good job, Nintendo. So now I think the online truly is special, and everything about the game truly is going back piece by piece. Now that sort of believes me, will there be some DLC? Just like, huzzah! That kind of DLC. You see, this DLC would truly be special. And honestly, I think that it's a possibility that we can get even more tracks for this game. Now, if you take a look at this game right here, yes, that's right, Mario Kart Tour. I think that Mario Kart Tour is a special game. Now, not essentially for the gameplay itself, but more for the costume and also the characters that you can get. And what has this in common with Mario Kart World? Characters, costumes, and things that you can do in the game. They truly are side by side, and you can look at this and you can be like, wow, maybe we can see some more costumes here, because I would love to see a golden Yoshi. I would love to see a banana cart or something like that. That'd be pretty fantastic. Just maybe, for the 40th anniversary of Mario, could we be seeing the new additions to the map world? Maybe an island or an iceberg just crashed into the island and boom, all of a sudden we got all of these beautiful tracks. That's a possibility, it could happen. But overall, I think I'm ranting on and on about the game in several different ways. Now, what truly shook me into a nice spark of hope was the gameplay itself. I think the gameplay is probably the greatest style of gameplay and mechanics that we had in any Mario Kart game. Not only are you able to trick around from like railing to sidewall to like tree to random water and boom, you can do a whole bunch of tricks, but also the way that you drift around, the way that the world kind of interacts with you is a very special thing. Now, you might say that the drifting is a little bit different from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which it is kind of different, but I feel like it adds that little bit of realism, kind of realism. You don't want the biggest realism, like if you hit a wall, your car is going to suddenly break down. You don't want that style of realism, but what Mario Kart World gives you is pretty great. I think that it's really got that to offer, and also being able to just play with your friends easily on the go, whatever you want to do, it's perfect. 24-player racing is something that is actually really great, because now going back to 12-player racing, it's just like, what in the world? It's not as fun, you know? It's not as chaotic. It's not as goofy. There's not as many items and shells and red shells and green shells and bullet bills and blue shells and everything coming straight at you out of left field. It's like, it's honestly something mind-blowing. I think that this game truly got a lot to offer. But then there's the more negative downsides of this game. Now, I'm not saying that it's bad. No, I'm not, no, go wait. I'm not saying that it's bad. Now, okay, so if you take a look at this right here, you're gonna agree with me when we say the open world style. Okay, so let's just say that you're like me and you have no idea what in the world you're doing in the open world. You're trying to find P button, you're trying to find coin, you're looking at this and you're like, this is so confusing. What am I supposed to do? The map not telling me where the P button is. The map's not telling me where in the world the peach coin is. how am I supposed to find everything I need to collect? Because if the map doesn't tell me, and then the game doesn't tell me, and there's no sort of Mario Kart Zelda notes, what in the world? It makes you feel like you're trying to collect every single Korok seed without Zelda notes, because it's just like, my goodness, where in the world are these Korok seeds? Now, I have a little bit more negative side of gameplay. And now, what in the world? I told you to go away. Okay, please go away, please? Okay, I know that you want to dance, but that's not right. Go away. Okay, so I'm sorry about him. I honestly think the game just isn't the same without friends. Now I know. I think every single Mario Kart game should be better with friends. But it still doesn't excuse that you should be able to play alone and still have a great time. But I don't think I'm having the greatest of time without being with friends, if that makes sense. Because honestly, I decided to do a live stream for whatever reason, and honestly, I had the best time ever. This was the greatest time that I had playing Mario Kart World. Not only can you actually pick your track inside the game, if you wanted to do Rainbow Road, well then you can go and select Rainbow Road, you want to do that. But also, it gave you some competition. Once you do 150cc and you understand how the AIs operate, it's a little bit like, wow, I can beat these every single time. But then when you're going into online race, you're like, wait a minute, I'm not that good. I actually suck because I've been just racing around AIs all the time. So like, I think the game really should focus more on the multiplayer experience, so it gives you more replay value. Because once I've completed the free roam, there's really nothing else to do. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't quite completed the free roam yet. I'm still trying to look for those final P buttons, those final Peach coins. And honestly, I've been having a blast doing all the different mini games, all the different challenges that the game has to offer. It really sets you in a way, because being able to fly a little helicopter for one of them, being able to drive a transport truck through a whole bunch of hoops is pretty cool. And honestly, I love the game for that. Now there's another thing, the secrets in this game. The secrets are really, really cool. So there's one secret that you're able to become a UFO, which is crazy by itself because, hey, you can fly around, suck up cars, you can just, fly and have a great time. The only caveat to this is you only have it for like 30 seconds. And I honestly wish that you were able to just fly forever. It gives you that feeling of being able to do anything inside your Mario Kart open world. I think that would be great. Now, honestly, I think the game truly is special. Just a truly special game. The online multiplayer is pretty fun, especially with 24-player racing, because it's just like, wow, this is fun. Being able to collect different things, that's pretty cool. The P-Bun, the missions, everything the game gives you, really, really awesome. Honestly, we're only missing a couple extra things. That would be DLC adding extra courses like this guy right here, or maybe just adding different ways that you can play, different options when it comes to daily challenge. Daily challenges would be cool because then you're going back, you're having a great time, you're playing the game every single day. That would be pretty awesome. Also, I have one more thing to complain about. So, I like the mechanics in this game, but for some reason, I don't like how it's the same button that you use to drift. Because I'm over here trying to ride a wall, and I can't ride the wall because I'm accidentally just clicking left a little bit on the stick, and then boom, now I'm drifting instead of riding the wall. And then, oh, I missed my shortcut. Dang it. So, you see, maybe we can add a different button or allow you to remap the button to something else. If you don't want to use the L button to drift, you don't have to use the L button to drift. Then you can use the stick down to do a jump or something like that. There you go. That could work perfectly fine. But overall, I think it really is special. It really is a unique game. Definitely the best mechanics that we've seen in any Mario Kart game. Definitely by a long stretch. Being able to trick off things, being able to do whatever you want is pretty cool. Being able to play with friends, 24 of them, pretty great. Now I haven't quite gotten to 24 friends because I don't have 24 friends to play Mario Kart with, nor do I have a Nintendo Switch 2. So I'm a little bit there. So the only time that I play 24 friend is if you join the live stream. So join us as we make a bigger Mario Kart party. Anyways, yeah. So here we're gonna do our official rankings. So you know how rankings go. You got the S, you got the A, you got the thing. But no. This is how we're doing it. Stars. Now stars is gonna be out of 100 stars. And I'm gonna do my very best to see. Okay, here we go. I think that Mario Kart World stands within 88 stars. Yep, now hear me out. 88 stars is a pretty high number, but if I was going to compare it to any other Mario Kart or compare it to any other game as a whole, I think that there would still be a little bit of a flaw inside of the game itself, but it's not a bad game. Now, it's still a pretty good game. I love this game. I think it's really fun, and I think that it truly is special. But if we were, oh my goodness, you came back again. I told you that we're just gonna talk, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Go away, please. I'm just gonna talk. I'm not gonna say anything negative. All right, thank you. So, I'm sorry about him. He just wants to keep coming back. He doesn't like negative stuff. It's just not how it goes. So, we're gonna be more on a positive note. The game is great, but also there is a little bit of flaw, just a little bit of flaws, you know. That would be the online functionality, just a little bit, because like trying to play with different players is fine, but then you're like, well, I can't pick my own track. I want to do Rainbow Road, but I can't pick it. So overall, that's pretty much the only complaint. Oh yeah, and the fact that there's not really anything to do once you 100% fully completed the game. It's just like, okay, so I did this. I already did this already. Honestly, before I forget, I might as well mention this now. The sheer volume of music in this game is truly special. It's literally got every single music track from any Mario Kart game, and it's awesome. You've probably been listening to a lot of them throughout this video, and it's great. I love the Rainbow Road from the Wii. I love the Coconut Mall from the Wii. I love like all of them. They're so good. You even get some from Mario Galaxy 2. You even get some from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You even get some from like Yoshi's Island, and it's so crazy. I love the music in this game. It's the best music that we've seen in any Mario Kart game, and that's amazing. Anyways, that's pretty much my thoughts on Mario Kart World. What do you think of Mario Kart World? Do you think that it's a good game or a bad game? Not a bad game, or just a decent game? Or do you think that, you know what, this is the best game I've ever played? Yeah, Yoshi agrees with you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. If you like any more content, consider to check it out up there. I bet you'll have just as much fun with that right there. Anyways, thanks a lot. Hope you have a great day. Consider to hit the like button, maybe subscribing if you are new. And that being said, see you in the next one.